So today we're going to do a book haul video for some of the books that I picked up this last couple weeks. And so I've got a little stack here to run through with you guys, and we will get into it. So the first book that I got is called Disturb Not the Dream by Paula Trackman. And one thing I usually look when I look for used books is if it says horror on the side. And there it was, so I was very happy to find that. I do not know anything about this book other than it's supposed to be disturbing. I guess. But the inside cover says, I'll read it out to you. Violence, horror, incest, terror, desire, love, rape, pure terror, perversion, brutality, mystery, deadly terror, murder, unbearable terror. So, sold. Okay, the next book I found is called 666 by Jay Anson. This is the author of the Amityville Horror. There's his big face on the back. Oh no. Yeah, so 666 by Jay Anson appears to be about a house that appears at different points around the city, and it is somehow connected to controlling the devil in this devil house, and it involves a man investigating it. So this sounds quite interesting. I do love haunted houses. I do love sort of that satanic panic evilness of the 80s. So look at that guy on the cover there. Can you see that? Holy crap. Yeah, that's going to be good. That's going to be good. And now for a little sci-fi horror, I've got George R.R. Martin's Night Flyers. I do love a good sci-fi horror. I haven't read this before, but I've watched the TV series, so I sort of know what it's about. It is a group of space explorers that are investigating some civilization that's sending a message, and there's a sort of an evil AI on board the ship that is sort of possessing people and sending hallucinogenic signals into their brains. I'm looking forward to looking at this. Plus, I like this version as illustrated, so there's some nice drawings in there, some sci-fi spacey stuff. So I do like sci-fi horror. If you have any more sci-fi horror recommendations, I do enjoy those a lot. And another sci-fi that I got, Days of Grass After the Fall of Humanity by Tanith Lee. I'll take a picture of this cover because it's not really showing up very well here. So I've not read any of Tanith Lee, but she is a Hugo Award-winning author. This is put out by Daw Science Fiction, and they've had pretty consistently good science fiction stories and authors. This one appears to be about humanity coming back to the surface of the Earth from below the Earth, where they were previously, and sort of exploring from there. So, yeah, it should be good. Okay, the next one I found is called Slaughterhouse High by Robert Devereaux. And I'll take a picture of that cover as well. So it's definitely some early 2000s photoshopping of looks like a bloody girl puking into a toilet or bleeding into a toilet. I'm not sure. So this appears to be erotic sex and death kind of story. It's got a Poppy Z Bright quote on the front and on the back, so you know you're in good hands. I don't really know anything about this other than it's going to be slasher and it's going to be gory and sexy, so those are good things. And lastly is The Remaking by Clay McLeod Chapman. I just read his Whispers. Oh my god. Whispers Down the Alleyways? What's it called? Oh my god. Whisper Down the Lane is the name of the book. So yeah, same author as that, which I just read, and that's about a satanic panic type story of following a child and a grown man and their sort of interactions with the satanic panic 80s. So I'm excited to see what this guy's got to offer for this. I really enjoyed that. I understand this one's about witches, and it's sort of traveling through time. Witches in the 1930s, campfire story in the 50s, 70s horror flick. So it should be interesting to see where this goes. But I did enjoy that his last book that I read, and it's a nice find to find this for like $2 at the Value Village. Okay, so that is it for the books that I found. Obviously, I've got some reading to do. It seems like it never ends. There's just piles growing up around the house, bookshelves getting built, and filling up faster than I can possibly read. But hopefully, I'll be able to either A, retire and read them, or B, have them collapse and fall on me and I'll die. Whichever comes first, I guess. Okay, that's it. Have yourself a good rest of your evening and have a good weekend.